What do you get when you cross a girl with the worst luck imaginable with a dude who's totally incapable of dying? Pure chaos. That's what you get. Pure chaos and a bloody good time. Pun totally intended. What's up, anime fans and manga readers? We're coming in hot today with one of my favorite types of videos to do here on the channel, a recommendation video, where we put you on to some of the latest and greatest new shows airing in the season, and hopefully getting you out of the cycle of the same 2 or 3 shonen shows you've been hooked on since high school. Looking at you, Naruto fans. I kid. The series we're throwing a spotlight on today is Undead Unluck. Undead Unluck is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Yoshifumi Tozuka that kicked off its serialization journey in Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine in January 2020. The series has seen its chapters compiled into 18 takobon volumes, the latest being in October 2023. Adding another dimension to its popularity, an anime adaptation produced by David Productions, the same guys behind Fire Force, and of course, the insanely popular JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, graced the screens in October 2023. So you already know this is going to be a good one. The story follows a young girl named Fuko Izumo, who's been living under the radar for a solid decade since a tragic accident claimed the lives of her 2 parents and over 200 other people when she was just 8. Fuko, you see, has an unusual ability. Anyone whom she touches, or vice versa, ends up dead, sooner rather than later. They fall off of buildings, they're hit by trains, struck by lightning, crushed by a crate of bananas from a passing airplane. The list is endless. It doesn't matter how absurd or improbable it is, anyone who comes in contact with this girl dies. She calls this cursed ability Unluck, a rather fitting name if I do say so myself. Life's been difficult for Fuko, with her unluck messing things up permanently for anyone she touches. Her own body has betrayed her, robbed her of so many experiences and the simple comfort of human touch. Going out is a hassle. Meeting people and making friends is impossible. Heck, even getting her hair cut proves to be a problem. Fast forward to now, Fuko finishes her favorite shoujo manga series and decides, hey, why not end it all? Surely death has to be easier than living like this, and so she walks out to a bridge over a set of train tracks and readies herself to jump. He stumbles upon Fuko at the tracks where she's about to take her own life and pulls her to safety before she becomes train ketchup. Fuko freaks out, she's overwhelmed by guilt that yet another person has to die because of her unluck ability, and die the strange man does. The pavement cracks and barrels down right in front of an oncoming train, only to emerge a few seconds later as a severed head suspended in the air by the force of the blood leaving its neck, like a jet propulsion engine or something. Enter the undead part of the equation, a nameless, not-so-dead dude with immortality and aggressive regeneration who's been alive for hundreds of years. He's a simple man who wants nothing more than a final, glorious kick-the-bucket moment. Oh, and he mainly wanders around naked. He's been alive for so long that he can't remember his name, and Fuko, for convenience, dubs him Andy, short for undead. These 2 unlikely companions team up and hit the road, all while trying to evade some shady people who believe that they should be in regulation of all individuals with abilities that defy the natural order of things. Individuals like Fuko and Andy. Our pair of protagonists catch the attention of the Union, an organization with a special squad where everyone has these crazy abilities that negate the rules of the world. Hence, they are called negators. Joining this team means no more running from trouble. So Fuko and Andy sign up to chase Andy's dream of a kick-ass death, dealing with enemies and unraveling the world's mysteries. They receive missions and instructions from a supernatural book named Apocalypse, pulling strings with powers. There are these folks called negators who can break the world's rules, and the Union is basically like a negator club hunting unidentified mysterious animals, or UMAs as they're more commonly called, placed on the earth by a being known as God. And they got a tango with a group of negators going against the Union, called Under and Regulators, handpicked also by God for special tasks. So yeah, in essence, the Union aims to defeat God, who's manipulating everything behind the scenes. Undead Unluck starts out as a relatively simple and complex story and eventually evolves into so much more. It is very direct in its brand of humor, and the jokes land more often than not. However, the real star of the show in this story is the amount of thought and detail put into the power system and abilities of the characters. Mangaka Yoshifumi Tozuka was able to take common and overused abilities like Andy's immortality and regeneration, for instance, and craft them into something that feels new, refreshing, and genuinely inventive. The supporting cast of characters bounce off the leads and each other brilliantly, and the central plot line of the Union going against God and the Rogue Negators is compelling enough to keep anyone hooked. But above all, it has been an exciting and rewarding experience to watch Fuko and Andy evolve over the chapters, both as individuals and as a duo. Undead and Unluck. Splice that in with some balls to the wall shown in action, and you have a winner on your hands. At this point, the anime adaptation is only a few episodes in, and if you're looking for some variety in your rotation this season, then Undead Unluck is definitely one to keep your eyes out for. And it only gets better. Anyway, that's all we have for today, folks. Do you agree with our pick? Maybe there are some cool details about Undead Unluck I left out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now!